Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Leslie LaCopper. Welcome back to the channel. You all seem to like these videos, and they're pretty easy for me to do. So we're gonna keep going along on the Celeste de la Cabra exclusive physical media sale coverage. Uh, so from I think it started on October 6th, and it goes until the end of October. Arrow Video is running their annual Shocktober sale. You can take a guess as to why. Spooky shit, you know how it is. It's about now that I should probably remind you all that these videos are not going to be edited unless something particularly egregious happens, and I feel I can't in good conscience put it up entirely unedited. Glaring mistakes, really nasty noises, fatal interruptions, and the like. I'm noticing my acacia strain flag is down, so that's a shame. Oh well. Anyway, we're gonna go through what they have on offer for sale, and I'm gonna offer up my recommendations as to what you should grab if you have the money and the time and the means, etc. If you're jonesing for a shopping spree, I guess, allow me to be your guide, as it were. We're gonna go through the U.S. side of things first, just because I know for a fact that that's where most of my audience is. But then we're going to go to the UK side of things too, because I know I have some pals over there. And also, for you region-free chads, sometimes the deals are better over there and the selection is bigger. So we'll take a look at both. But let's go ahead and dive right in. Ooh, look at that. Right off the bat, we have ShawScope Volume 2. I have Volume 1, and I haven't done anything with it yet. Well, I have watched one disc off of it, actually, so that's a lie. But Volume 2, I know this was on sale on Amazon for like 80, 89, something like that. So that's pretty good. But, supporting direct is probably the way to go. This Enter the Video Store. This is a pre-order for a standard edition in the sale, which is really strange. I don't know that I've ever seen anything quite like that. But, they were really milking the nostalgia with this one, and the nostalgia crew came to play and sold this shit out fast, and people were really into it. I did not myself grab a copy. I'll probably be doing so at some point now that the standard is out. I don't know what the packaging is going to look like, because in the image it looks pretty similar. Presumably it won't be quite as fancy, or it won't have that video store membership card that it had, or whatever. I don't know. More Shaw Brothers stuff. Pretty chill. Italian Gothic box set. That's $10 a pop. That's pretty good, honestly. Might have to take a look at that. Last Starfighter. Didn't they just do a 4K of this? I hope I'm not lying. Actually, let me fact check myself. Last Starfighter. Yeah, 4K. There it is. I know I'm not a liar. I might be sometimes. But yeah, I guess if you just want the Blu-ray, that's on sale. Mallrats, the limited edition 4K store exclusive. I feel like this just came out, and it's already on a pretty good sale. I hate this movie, so I'm okay with just my Blu-ray that Avery bought because she likes it. Yeah, then the limited edition 4K too. Maybe the 4K didn't sell as well as they were hoping. I don't know. I've never heard of this, the game trilogy, but that looks really good. 12 Monkeys, I believe this should have the disc error sorted out, now that that's been a while ago. And it looks like they're out of the limited version anyway, so I would imagine the disc is fixed. True Romance 4K, hot take, I really fucking hate this movie, like a lot. I'm sorry to the people who like it, but I think it's like an insufferable, like, male insert fantasy with a hefty dose of racism to go with it. Damn, dude, we got the deep red original art version on sale. I don't know, might be worth holding out for some of these, because this is nice. It looks great too. I have just the regular edition, and it's not my favorite film or anything. I do really like it. So yeah, I'd recommend it. Tremors is a good film. I've not seen this 4K yet though, and I've been meaning to. 25 is still not quite what I'm willing to pay for it, to be honest. Maybe closer to 20. Maybe we'll talk. I don't know. But I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. Wild Things. This movie is fucking insane. Just like 13 and a half plot twists in this one, and it's just like really trashy, erotic thriller, stupid nonsense that I kind of liked. So, like, I kind of hated it until it got so absurd that I couldn't help but kind of admire its sort of audaciousness. The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. This is a good film. At $20 for the 4K? Shit, that's a good price. I already have the limited edition one, which it looks like they are sold out of. But, if you don't need the fancy bells and whistles, that's probably out of print anyway. So, $20 is a good price for this. And you get two choices of fancy artwork. I like this one better, I think. This Ringu collection, I know they just did the first one in 4K, but I highly doubt they'll do the rest. So, I mean, the MSRP is $100 on this, so it's a little over half off, or it's 60% off. I can do that math. That's probably worth it if you are a fan of those films. And then they just have the regular deep red edition. Huh. That's interesting. We got Chud on Blu-ray for $20. That's a good price. I liked this film. I watched it recently. It had more like social commentary than I was anticipating. It's more intelligent, than I think maybe its reputation affords it. Donnie Darko 4K, $20 is not a bad price. I keep hearing really bad things about this 4K, and I have the Arrow Blu-ray, and I wouldn't say I'm happy with it because I think it looks kind of bad, but I think this is a film that just looks bad, and that's part of the aesthetic, and that's part of the whole deal. It's just a really dark, grainy ass, muddy ass fucking film, I mean, to be clear, it is one of my favorite films of all time. I think it's a perfect 10 out of 10, but might not be the best for a 4K. I've not seen the best reviews for this, and yeah, I don't know. I kind of just want to see it for myself, though, and make my own call, but for now, there's a million other films I could be spending that money on, The Hills Have Eyes 4K. I have this. I haven't checked out the transfer yet, but I do really like this film. It is like really nasty and kind of gross and like a almost like even seedier sort of Texas Chainsaw Hicksploitation sort of thing. If you've seen any of Wes Craven's old films, you probably know what you're in for with this one. But I'm a fan of it. Legend. I fucking love this film. I love it so much that I tracked down the limited edition version of it because I just wanted to have the like nice, pristine version of it. So I just love it so much. This is like that beautiful, beautiful kind of high fantasy sort of thing that they just, I'm going to sound old, but whatever. They just don't make like this anymore. Like this kind of wholly original, utterly fantastical, just sort of imaginative spectacle with like Tim Curry as a really ridiculous Satan in like a practical costume. Tom Cruise looks gorgeous in this. I don't remember who plays his girlfriend, but she's gorgeous too. It's just such a beautiful film to look at. And the transfer is amazing. It's just stunning. $20, fucking buy this. Dune, I hate. It's the only David Lynch film that I hate, but to be fair, it's the only David Lynch film that he hates too. So I am at least in good company. I probably do need to grab this at some point, though, just to complete my Lynch collection and also maybe to give it another chance in 4K because I just watched it on like HBO or some shit. And we all know that that's not going to cut it. We got some Arrow Academy shit. Fuck, this is $10 and an MSRP of $50. For those who don't know, Arrow Academy is like proto Radiance because the guy who founded Radiance left Arrow after they kind of shuttered Arrow Academy. So if you're into Radiance, this is your kind of jam right here. $10, I might have to scoop that. Damn. I hear good things about this Cold War Creature set, although I've not seen any of it, so I can't help with that. True Romance and Wild Things steelbooks for $25. I mean, I guess they didn't sell as well as they wanted them to. Django, I've been meaning to see this because I've heard that this is like the best 4K transfer out there. I mean, at least at the time that it came out. I don't know if it's been topped since then, but like I haven't seen it, so I can't make that call for myself. Cruising. Fucking hell yeah, dude. Rip the man, William Friedkin. This is my favorite William Friedkin film. I've seen people who did not like this because it's probably too much for them if you're like very straight or very like cis heteronormative or whatever. If you're not used to like very unfiltered queer images or like BDSM or that kind of thing, I don't know. But for the people who are watching this channel, we're probably down for all of that. Fucking watch Cruising. I think that this is probably one that some queer people probably don't like. But I would say that the chances of that happening to you if you are a queer person are very low. Like I think that this, I mean, it's not an easy watch. It's not a comforting watch. It's a pretty difficult one, but it's such a gorgeous film. It's such a thoughtful, violent film. And the way that it portrays police is just, it's harsh, but it's accurate. And the way that it portrays queer life is, well, also harsh, but accurate. I think I'm due for a rewatch on this. I kind of wish they would do a 4K of it. I have this one, but I would upgrade that in a heartbeat. Audition Blu-ray, that's a banger. I have a review for it on this channel. If you're into the psychotic women girl boss shit, give that one a try. JSA, Joint Security Area. This is a great film, kind of about who directed this? Is this Park Chan-wook? Yep. It's a really interesting film about like the arbitrariness, arbitrarity of, help me out with that one, of like borders and nations and how these things break down when we see each other's humanity. It's a funny film. It's a tense film. I really like it, but Park Chan-wook kind of doesn't miss, so hard to go wrong there. This Herschel Gordon Lewis set, I'm not editing that, is a winner. If you're into that kind of thing, if you're into splatter films, if you're into gore shit, this is kind of like where that starts. So you should look into that. But also like, I don't know, even if you're not really into this, if you're interested in the history of like genre, cult and exploitation cinema, like this is pretty essential stuff. Of course, the actual films, the mileage may vary. 10,000 Maniacs is my personal favorite. Some of them are rough, but I think a lot of them are really quite good. Crimson Peak is beautiful. I love this film. I have a review for it on the channel, so go check that out. The Dunwich Horror, I might have to grab this, actually, because I don't have it yet, and it was an out-of-print Screen Factory. I believe this is a new scan and everything. Cool artwork, and it's among the better Lovecraft adaptations, I think. It's also just a great film, so I'll probably have to grab that. Hellraiser 2, I probably would wait on the Hellraiser 4K box set, but Hellraiser 2 is fucking incredible. The more I think about it, the more I like it. It might, I don't know, it's a close second to the first one. The Crazies is okay. I don't know. I was kind of in the peak time to be watching this, like at the height of the start of the pandemic, and like, well, maybe at the height of the paranoia surrounding the pandemic. And it felt very apropos, and it felt very prescient. But I don't know. I think the film is a little dull. Doesn't really go much places. RoboCop Blu-ray. This is a great Blu-ray, but I just upgraded it to the 4K. We'll see if that's on here. The Daimajin trilogy. I've only seen the first one in this. It's an interesting kind of maybe kaiju film. It's a little slow, but when it gets going, it gets going. There's a shot in this that is, excuse me, like especially insane. And I hear that the other two aren't as good. But I'll probably check those out too. I don't know if this is a must own for me, but if that sounds like for $30, hold on a second. This is a decent sale. I'm seeing like there's some sneaky deals in here. And they still have the limited edition Donnie Darko. I feel like they can't get rid of this thing after everybody kind of hated it. Rip. American Werewolf in London. That's another one. I just upgraded to 4K on that. Regular deep red 4K if you don't care for fancy packaging, $20. That's a good price. Like that's worth it for sure. I'm seeing we have a lot left to cover, so I'm going to try to speed up a bit because I'm going to flip over to the UK side too. The Cat o' Nine Tails, this is my favorite of like the like animal. Oh wait, I haven't seen Four Flies, so I can't say that. But between Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Cat o' Nine Tails, and Deep Red, this is my favorite. I really, really like this film. And again, $20 is a great deal. See, now this one's 25, and I think it's too much for this. Like, the film is good, but I think it's a little histrionic and a little conceited from the man, Kenneth Branagh. I don't know. Sorry, Ken. Got these Gamera sets that I need to get into. Those are good prices. You just have your Blu-ray. Shave off $3 if you don't care about 4K. But I think the 4K upgrade is absolutely worth $3. Just depends on your setup, I guess. I need to get into these Western sets for sure. There's some really cool deep cuts on there. I just have an embarrassing amount of films in my own collection to get through before I can be buying more sets. There's just so much cool shit out, you know? Tremors Blu-ray. Save $5 on that. Children of the Corn, I think, kind of sucks. They got it here for $10. I should probably give it another watch, but I've heard other people back up that opinion, so I don't know. I watched it a long time ago, which is the only reason I think maybe I'm due for a rewatch. But every time I've brought it up, everyone I've talked to is like, yeah, it's not great. More Gamera. True Romance on Blu-ray. Twisting the Knife. Cool art house stuff that they're doing. I hate this artwork. This Death Screens one, I think it's goofy as fuck. But I can't speak to the quality of the film. I'm sorry. Now, a problem I've had with this site many times over many sales is that I'll see the same stuff coming up, even though it's not a never-ending number of pages, but I'll see duplicates as I'm browsing, so presumably I'm missing some stuff. Hasn't happened yet on this one, but I've noticed that before, and it's frustrating. Black Sunday, I covered this announcement somewhere. I can't remember if that was a Patreon exclusive or not. I think it was. Oh, it's weird. If it is, it's weird that it's already on sale. But that's cool. 16 Candles is deeply problematic, but very fun. The Red Queen kills 7 times. This is a really good kind of giallo type beat, and I'm not a huge fan of that genre. The giallo genre. It's a fun combination of words. But I really like this one. It's got a nice aesthetic to it. It's very erotic. And it's got a cool kind of vibe like this. The killer's mask and just ensemble is a vibe. So I like that one. And I'd recommend it. A lot of stuff here I just haven't seen, if I'm being honest, which is probably for the best, or we'd be here all day. Yo, this American Horror Project Volume 1 set fucking rules. Like, I don't know what it's going to look like. I know they had like a chunky box set of it, I think. But the one that I have is just a slipcover. I don't know. But all 3 of these films are fucking bangers. The Premonition was my favorite. Like, I loved that film a lot. The Witch Who Came from the Sea is kind of like the selling point on here. But Carnival of Blood was just so fucking weird and like surreal and bizarre that I was really into that too. which came from the... When I say it's a selling point, it wasn't my favorite, but I think it's the most popular, the one that people gravitate towards, generally speaking. But, yeah, Premonition is super underrated and underseen, I think. Let's keep going. Hills Have Eyes Blu-ray. Okay. These Japanese Invisible Man films are definitely notable and of interest to me, but I haven't seen them yet. The Bloodthirsty trilogy, that looks hard. Fugitive from the Past, that's a pretty recent release, and I've heard it's really good, but I cannot personally recommend it because I've not seen it. Return of the Killer Tomatoes is really stupid, but if you liked the first one, I think you'll like the second one. It's an early George Clooney role, which is kind of crazy to think about. There's like one interview on here with the main lead of the film where he talks about how he got to work with George Clooney in his early stage career type shit, and how he like wanted to sleep with the lead actress, but it didn't happen. Kind of a weird interview. Okay, we definitely saw the Django Blu-ray already, right? I don't think I pointed it out, but we saw the 4K, and then we saw the Blu-ray, and now here's the Blu-ray again, right? I'm not losing my mind. There's Donnie Darko Blu-ray. Dune, I swear we saw the Dune Blu-ray already. Okay, we definitely saw this. See what I mean? Like, what the hell is going on here? Get your shit together. Arrow. Come on. How is this still a problem? It's like, I've never seen it on any other website. I don't think. Giallo Essentials. What comes in this? Because I think this is just a repackaging. The Possessed, the Fifth Chord, and the Pajama Girl case. The Pajama Girl case. Okay. Again, not my forte, but cool. Wild Things limited edition. There's lies. It was like literally on the last page. Come on. The Loveless. This is a weird film. I think this is Catherine Bigelow, right? Yeah. It's co-directed by her and someone else. Willem Dafoe, biker exploitation type joint. Not my favorite film I've ever seen by any means, but it's certainly interesting, and I think could probably benefit from rewatches. And if that sounds like something you would like, you probably will. Blood Hunger. I need to check these out. This is very much my vibe. Cold Light of Day. I need to check that out. I know. I hope I'm thinking of the right person. I think it's Alexandra Heller-Nicholas. Yeah, I don't think she's on it, but she did an interview with somebody where she said that this was one of the best films of the past 10 years or so. It's a really great sort of like feminist horror film. Killer Nun. I need to check that out for sure. To be clear, I haven't seen this. I'm just forwarding that recommendation. To Sleep As to Dream, To Sleep So As to Dream. A lot of these cool like Asian titles are just supposed to be amazing, but just haven't gotten to them yet. The Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave. I straight up can't remember if I've seen this. I swear these Jawlos sometimes are like, I don't know. In one eye, out the other? Is that a phrase? I don't know. I get them confused. Pretty sure I have, and I thought it was like pretty good. All right, we're just going to keep going. Last House on the Left. I can almost guarantee they're going to do a 4K of this, but if you just want it, it's a good film. The Witch Who Came from the Sea. Just get the American Horror set. Trust me on that one. Yeah, we got a James Stewart on the Arrow Video website. Had to throw out the Jimmy Stewart bit at any given opportunity. The Gore Girls was not my favorite Gordon Lewis joint, but just get the set. The Tenderness of the Wolves. I need to check this out because I've been into the other stuff from this German director whose name I'm not going to try to pronounce. Uli something. Yeah, we're definitely getting repeats. What the fuck is that? Come on. I don't even like. Am I missing stuff? Did they just populate pages of the same thing over and over again? Why would you do that? That's stupid. Okay, we're almost done on the US side. and then we're gonna flip it over. The Gruesome Twosome, not a great film, but again, just get the Gordon Lewis box set. Her Carnival of Blood, just get the set, trust me. The American Horror one, anyway. Oh, damn. The Shinya Tsukamoto box set at $40 is sold out. That's a bummer. What a great set with amazing films in it. I would have definitely recommended that. Actually, it probably might have been my top recommendation. So that's a rip. Okay. Let's change regions here. Do a little switcheroo. So you got more results. They went up considerably. Holy shit. Okay, let's try to be fast here. See if there's anything that... I guess there's a limited edition version of this Gothic set. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is, but that's neat. The Blood Money set, that's a more recent one that was not included in the US sale, unless it was and we just missed it because of this stupid page loading thing or whatever. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. If you have the Criterion Blu-ray, you probably want to go ahead and get this so that you can have the special features on both, because they're definitely going to do this for Criterion, like for sure. I don't have either, so I'll probably just get that, but I don't know. We'll see. £10 for the Dunwich Horror, and it was $20. So let me pull up my handy conversion tool. It's only $12? Shit, dude. See what I'm saying? Get a region-free player. You'll get deals as fuck. Battle Royale and the Lighthouse in 4K. Look, I'm telling you, the UK side is where it's at. Those are good prices, too. Videodrome on 4K. I need to get that because I have the Criterion Blu-ray, but I don't need the Executioner Collection for $10 or £10. There's 2 films on here. Man, that's a steal. This is the side you want to be on. They also have Second Run stuff, which is like an art house label. So that's really cool. We have the Shosco Volume 1. The limited Lighthouse release. Hold on a fucking second. How much is this? £20? $24. Bro. I pre-ordered this shit at full price. Whatever. There's like a difference of $10. It's fine. It's fine. Clearly not. Bitter. I've heard good things about this, but I've not seen it. Naked Lunch. I have the Criterion of this, so I'll probably get this at some point once I've actually watched it. Cruising. Again, that's cheaper than the $17 price, I think. Boyhood on 4K. This is a great film. I saw it in the theater. Criterion, I imagine, will upgrade their release to the 4K at some point. So if you have that, you can have both. Or choose. I'm not your mom. You can do what you want. Human Condition Trilogy for £15. I mean, that's pretty good. I wonder what the features are like on this compared to the Criterion. $18. I mean, I believe the Criterion on the half off sale is $25. So let's see. Those might have a new restoration though. So this just says high definition. Introduction, selected scene, commentary. Okay, so not exactly stacked, but it's an option to see the films, right? I've been meaning to get or check out this Beauty and the Beast. It's cool that there's partner labels on here. Cinema Paradiso 4K. Yo, I meant to see this in the theater. Like my local art house, who is now canceled, but that's another story for another day, was showing this. And I know that this is like a movie about watching movies in the theater. And so I was like, ooh, that'll be a great place for my first time watch. And I told my friend I'd go with him to see it. And then I realized I double booked my plans, and I planned with him second. So he got the axe, unfortunately. And I did not get to see this in the theater. So I still haven't seen it, is the moral of the story, I guess. Crash 4K. I should probably get this. I have the Criterion. What a great film. A Tale of Two Sisters Blu-ray. Fucking holy shit. Okay. If you take one recommendation away from this video, I'm going to say make it A Tale of Two Sisters. One of the scariest films I've ever seen. Just fucking amazing. It's so good. If you're into like, I think it's Korean or is it Japanese? Oh God. Oh no. Now my shit isn't loading. This is embarrassing. Come on. Help me out here. Whatever. Anyway. It's really good. Check it out. Lucio Fulci's Zombie, or Zombie Flesh Eaters, I guess. It's an amazing film. You probably want that Blue Underground 4K, though. It's one of the best looking 4K discs I've ever seen in my life. So that'd be my recommendation. American Werewolf in London 4K. By the way, the 4Ks are region free. So even if you're region A locked, you could, if you wanted to go all 4Ks, you could get away with it as long as you don't care about any accompanying Blu-ray discs, which I don't think they usually do dual format, honestly. City of the Living Dead, one of the best films I've ever seen, but probably want to stick with the Cauldron release of that. Okay, Tremors for £15. I mean, that's chill, right? Oh no, have I lost my internet? Fuck. We can't be doing this. We're recording live. Sort of. Okay, my internet is fine. What's going on? Okay. We're back. We're so back. Hopefully you didn't leave me. Oh, jeez. What is wrong with me? Phantasm Complete Collection Blu-ray for $30. That's pretty good. I have that fancy one with the replica prop. That's cool. Candyman on 4K for £15. So like $18. Wolf of Wall Street on 4K for $18. I mean, they just got more shit over here. Oh, wait. Go back. The Vengeance Trilogy for $25. That's pretty good. I feel very strongly that this is going to have a 4K at some point, but you know, these are amazing films. Although I don't really like Oldboy that much. I know, please don't shoot me for that. I have a review on my Letterboxd if you care to know why, but Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance and especially Lady Vengeance, those films fucking rip. Good shit. Fassbender Collection, that is just not in the Region A stuff, I guess. The 6 Gothic Tales set is beautiful. Great films in here. This is an amazingly cost-efficient option. This is even going to beat the Kino Lorber sale prices for these films. Like, that's a really good deal. You should get that. Phenomena 4K. It's the exact same disc as the Synapse, which is kind of interesting. That might be the best 4K I've ever seen in my life. It is so beautiful. So check that out. Got these old third window versions of the Tetsuo films. That's interesting. Man, there's 34 pages. I gotta get rolling. I'm fucking stupid. I'm just thinking of that meme of the horse on the beach. Man. Witchhammer, I believe this is in my Severance set. Climax is an amazing film. Gaspar Noé. Check that out. Oh, I needed to see Coffee. I didn't realize I had that. Neat. Yo, my laptop is like screaming at me. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's angry. Demons on 4K. The Synapse might be the way to go on that. Carrie Blu-ray. I love that artwork. It's so sick. That's one of my favorite films of all time. So, you know. Wreck is really good. I think the other ones are not, but this first one is a really great Spanish found footage type beat. There's just a lot here. Demons 2 on 4K. See, when you go in Region B land, there's stuff I didn't even realize that they had. Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia. I think Imprint just put this out and people were losing their shit over that, but like, this is cheap. Demonia limited edition, really cool edition here. I know Severin has it in the States. I'd have to compare which one is better. The Long Goodbye. Kino put that out recently, but maybe this has better features, so you should take a look. It's a great film. Robert Altman, I think. Yeah. Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer. I love this film. It's gritty and nasty and grimy and bleak. I really like it. And there it is again. Here we go with the duplicates. Enter the Void. Probably one of my favorite films of all time. I don't know. somewhere on there, top 200 or something. I don't know. It's just amazing. I have the limited edition version of it because I liked it enough that I wanted the fancy shit. But for £10, that's absolutely worth it. There it is again. Elvira. Let me see if I can show this. Just to let you know how much I like Elvira. Is that cringe? I don't care. Her titties are my support and my guide. My North Star, if you will. This is what happens when we get 35 minutes into a video. I start saying shit that maybe I shouldn't. Oh my god, City of the Dead is so good. Fuck. Does somebody have that here in Region A land? Let me see. City of the Dead. God, that's such a good film. Just the City of the Dead Horror Hotel. Yeah. VCI. I bet it sucks. Sorry, VCI. Get this. It's amazing. It's such a great film. Kind of a 50s gothic, or 60s? 50s or 60s? 60. That was close. Gothic horror, black and white type jam. Witchcraft. That kind of thing. Man, it's so good. Crime and Punishment. This is a Joseph von Sternberg film that's actually really good. It's an adaptation of the Dostoevsky novel. Lux Eterna is amazing. Yellow Veil covered that over here. I don't know what the specs are. Let's check it out real quick. Because that one has a bunch of like cool short films on it. A 30-minute short film was true. No, so the Region A is going to be the one you want on this because it has like a curated like assortment of like short films by different directors on it. So that's really cool. You should check that out. The Driller Killer is fun. I don't know if we're gonna make it through the rest of these. The Initiation of Sarah, that's one I'd like to talk about. This is like a Carrie ripoff, made for TV type joint that I actually really liked. Yeah, I actually think it's quite effective and really well made. And I don't know, if you liked Carrie, give it a shot. It's not going to be as good, obviously, but I do like it, and I would recommend it. Tomorrow I'll wake up and scald myself with tea. Go off, king. Let men have hobbies. I'm going to assume that's a male director. It might not be. Lords of Chaos is amazing. Check out Lords of Chaos. Oh man, Nightfall is so good. This is like a primo kind of noir type joint. A lot of snow. As you can see from the cover, it's kind of like set in the snow. It's a beautiful film, and I love it. I should probably pick that up, honestly. And yeah, I have a review for Lords of Chaos if you care to know why I like it as much as I do, but I love that film, and I recommend it. Dark Sky put this out in the States. That's interesting. Some Marx Brothers films. Big fan of that. That's really interesting that that's on Arrow. I haven't really looked at their Region B stuff in a while. I'm forgetting about a lot of this. But they have a crazy selection. So. Sullivan's Travels. That's crazy that that's here. I have the Criterion. I don't know if you need this one, if you have that, but it's an option. The Killers. Oppenheimer. Topical. This is a DVD. I don't know. The Man Peter Cushing. Hound of Baskerville. 4 noir classics. Don't Go in the House. It's a great video nasty. It is indeed a nasty film. Severin has you covered over here. The Hunt. I need to see that shit. I'm really trying to go as fast as I can. Yorgos, Kaneda. I do not like this film at all. Honestly. It's kind of not good. Huh. That's interesting. I think Olive might have done the Region A of this, and I think I have it, but I'm not positive. So don't quote me on that. We're like getting so close to the end, I feel like I might as well finish it up, you know? We're actually not even that close. Satanic Panic. I didn't know they did this one. I think just RLJE did that over here. Bear with me. Dawn City Frozen Time. Dawson City Frozen Time. I think Kino did that one here. So yeah, as you can see, if you're region free, this is the spot to be. 3 films by Gia Zanki. I'm so sorry, I butchered that, I know. These are great films, and this has been on my wish list for a minute actually, and this might be the time to get it. Just making sure that there's no big things I'm missing here. That at least I can personally recommend. There's Ryan's favorite movie. Getting in the DVD territory. I'm sorry, I'm going as fast as I can. Pluto. It's the name of my cat. This is the only reason I pointed it out. I don't know anything about it. Okay, lots of DVDs over on this side. And that's it. We did it. A couple sold out things. Vinyl. Oh, Last Emperor limited edition, I guess, was on sale for a bit. And The Exorcist 3. Okay. So that's the Arrow sale. Hopefully I could help you out. This went longer than I meant it to, but that's okay. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out. That's all for me today. Let me know if you ended up grabbing anything, what you grabbed. I don't know if I'll participate, but there was definitely stuff that I've had my eye on for a minute that I saw in there that is tempting me. So, yeah, there's links in the description for my Patreon, channel membership program, and Amazon wishlist. Should you like to support this venture monetarily, should you like to support it non-monetarily, there's links in the description for my TikTok, Letterboxd, and Instagram accounts. You can also like the video, comment lovely things for me to read, and subscribe to the channel, and send it to a pal. Okay, that's all. I said I wasn't going to edit this, and I won't. So that's it. I love you, and Satan loves you too.